What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today, in the world of indie games, we're checking out a little title called Empire Live, which is currently entering its early access phase very, very shortly. If you've never heard of this game, or you don't know what it is, this is a game where you are a wizard and you are responsible for effectively building your own set of cities and then going to battle against the enemy in third-person RTS format. So that's pretty cool. We don't get to see a whole lot of third-person RTSs nowadays, and so I'm pretty excited to check the game on out. Today we're going to be playing for a little while, exploring it, figuring out the basic aspects. I'm playing against the AI right now, and so ultimately there shouldn't be a whole lot of problems, but this game is planned to be kind of a multiplayer game where your wizard is going up against somebody else's wizard, but as for right now, I'm playing against the AI since the game hasn't released or anything else like that. On our screen right now, we've got a whole bunch of stuff going on. So in the bottom left-hand corner, you can see a number of resources. It looks like we've got lumber, we've got gold, we've got stone, we've got a little bit of maybe iron is probably what that is right there, and then finally we've got grain or food down at the bottom. We can swap out, oh cool, we can change the camera around too, just in case we wanted to in order to plan our cities out better. Very nice. Other than that, we also have a compass up at the top, and we've got a couple of spells down at the bottom along with our health and our mana. The spell that we currently have equipped, it's like a fireball. We can like shoot that thing, and actually I really, really like the fireball effect in this game. I think it looks really, really good. It looks quite toasty. We've also got a glacier spell. The glacier spell does, it makes it so like we run faster basically. As far as I can tell anyways, that's what it does. You put it on the ground, makes you run faster. There also seems to be environmental interactions, so like if I take that spell and I cast it on water, it'll like freeze the top of the water, and when it freezes the top of the water, then you can like walk on it and stuff like that. And we've got a gathering spell right here, which is like a tornado. It allows us to chop down trees and take rocks up and out of the earth. And then, of course, we've got ourselves a meteor spell too, just in case you were wondering about that. We got it covered. So it's flashing at me right now, and it's saying that we don't have enough houses. So I think we should get some more houses. I think it sounds like a pretty good idea. We've got units over here, so we've got lumberjacks, we've got miners, looks like we've got farmers. Okay, sounds good. Just be aware, this game is not fully translated right now. Like, a lot of things are translated, but a lot of things are not translated. The game is natively in French, in case you were wondering. And so, like, whereas the majority of stuff has been translated, you're still going to see little hangover things that are still in French. It's just the way that it goes. We can actually build houses all that we want right now. Okay. It looks like we can rotate the house if we wanted to put in some little houses. Yeah, let's just put them along the road over here. We'll put in a house, like, right there. And then we'll put in, like, a little house right there. And then maybe, like, another little crooked house right there. And then one, like, right there. Yeah, dude. Put in a bunch of houses. I'm sure that'll be fine. All right, put our camera back. Let's take a look at our houses here. So our houses have been built, although they are quite tiny. These are not big houses. There's just enough room for you to walk in the front door and, like, stand inside of your little provincial outhouse and just hope, you know, that someday you'll have more space. You've got just enough space to realize that you need more space. Now let's go ahead and gather up a few more trees and things out here. We can automate some of this gathering once we get a little bit further on into the game. But as of right now, we're probably not quite there yet. And so we got to get our wizard hands dirty. We've got to do it all by our lonesome. We've already gathered up another 1,000 wood, which sounds really, really good. I think that'll work out pretty great. I'll probably just follow the road as far as constructing most of this stuff goes. Come on. A little bit more wood there. The trees and whatnot, I get the feeling that they probably do regrow. I don't know if they regrow when you're not looking, so like you turn around and they'll just start regrowing, or if they'll regrow right in front of you, like they don't even care. They're like brazen about the fact that they will regrow right this second. So that's Dun Ravar's Shepherdry. Okay, well let's gather up a little bit more wood right here and see what we can accomplish. There we go. Let's get some wood. Perfect. All right, so we've got wood now. Wood on camera on YouTube. Probably a demonetized type situation. I think if you spend too much time getting wood on camera here on YouTube, there's a pretty good chance they're going to come and shut you down. Either that or at least reduce, like, you know, make it so you can't earn a living. Like, they got to do something about it, you know, the Knights of Standards and Practices and whatnot. Alright, I feel like I've gathered enough, so we should be able to build some more stuff now. We've got all these houses all nice and situated over here. I would think that maybe coming up with some kind of, like, lumber working place would be a really, really good idea. Unless we plan on spending the entire game running around spamming tornado, it might not be... It's probably a good plan for us to have some kind of lumber choppery. Alright, so we've got a sawmill right here. This is a place for our lumberjacks to gather wood. Okay, well, let's do one. It is a forbidden task. Why is it forbidden? Oh, there's a training center, too. Ooh, that's a big building right there. Yeah, let's kind of, like, put that back, like, over here. There we go. I don't know what this building does, but hey, we have one now. It appears to be probably, like, the center of our empire. Oh, cool. There's the sawmill right there. Okay. Put the sawmill... I think the sawmill would be just fine, like, right there on the side of the road. That's where it looks good to me. And so now we've got to decide, like, how are we going to equip this place? So let's go to our building menu real fast by pressing the B key, and we'll jump on into our units. And it looks right here we've got lumberjacks. So let's take them and 300 wood per minute. Okay, so they all do about 6 wood per, or they do about 5 wood per second. Okay, well, let's do a lumberjack. It looks like it's producing. Yeah, do it. I don't know how many lumberjacks can work inside of one lumber choppery, but I suppose we'll find out. Oh, dude, there's our little lumberjack right there. There he is. There's our little guy. He actually, like, spawned in, and he's doing lumberjack stuff. Now, is he going to go chop that tree right there? Dude, please tell me he's going to go chop the... Oh, nope, that tree. He looked at that tree derisively. He was like, no, sir, not today. All right, my entire life I've been dealing with subpar lumber. This tree right here, subpar lumber. I don't accept this tree right here. Nope, not in my city. Not in my city at all. All right, so now we're gathering a little bit of wood all by our lonesome. Like, it's not even taking us that much effort. It's not ticking up as fast as one might hope that it would tick up, but it's still ticking. How come these trees right here won't chop? Trees, did I do something to you to offend you? Oh, those trees are being generated by the lumberjackery. That's what's happening. Okay. All right, I see how it works. So these trees right here that are a lighter color, they are actively being planted by this lumberjack right here. I would have put him somewhere else if I'd known that's the way it's going to work, but it looks like they don't chop from normal trees. It looks like they chop from the trees that are spawned from the lumberjack. Okay. That's one of those little pieces of minutia that you kind of have to figure out along the way. Oh, we have a mine right here. We could drop that on in. Yeah, dude. Put the mine. Yeah, put it right there. In a mine where a million diamonds shine. We dig, 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 dig. We dig the hole. That's the original Diggy Diggy Hole, okay? Like, I know nowadays, or at least 10 years ago nowadays, everybody was all about Diggy Diggy Hole, okay? But when I was a kid, it was all about Seven Dwarfs. They were the original ones, just digging in a mountain, taking care of business. Was it just me, or did the gems in that cartoon look really, really delicious? Like, you kind of wanted to eat them, right? Like, you didn't know exactly why, but you kind of wanted to eat them. Apparently, we are full up on gold right now. We haven't really been spending gold on anything. Can I get, like, oh, we got farmers right there too. We are farmers. Boom, 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 boom. Apparently, we need a necessary building in order to make that guy. Looks like there's a decent number of buildings for us to play around with right now, though. I mean, I'll probably just work my way down the list and just mash it out one piece at a time. So the mine is done. Did we actually make those miners? I don't know if the miners actually got made. Maybe I'll make a miner right here. Yeah, miner, go do your thing. I bet he'll go down in there. It looks like we are mining, so I guess maybe the miners don't come up to the surface or something. I don't know. Let's wait and watch and see where our miners spawn at. I still don't see a miner nowhereses. I don't see no miners nowhere, so I ain't sure exactly where he's at, but it looked like they're mining down there, because we are automated gathering a little bit of stone out here, and that here mine, getting it done. Okay, brother. Well, since we're getting the mine done right there, it looks like we've stacked up a few more resources. So I'm thinking maybe we dive on into the buildings menu, and let's think about maybe getting a farm. Yeah, just like a... Wow, the farm is pretty big, man. That's a pretty beefy farm right there. That's like no joke. Yeah, put the farm. I want the windmill on the farm to be facing the right direction. Yeah, put that right there. So now we have a farm, which means we more than likely have need of farmers. There we go. So we'll make like 2 of these guys. Is it working? I think it's working. The little progress meter leads me to believe that the creation of our farmer is working at maximum effect. So there's our farmer right there. I don't know what these little crystal things are right here. Don't know what those do. Apparently we have 1 purple crystal right now. We'll figure it out along the way. I'm sure it'll be alright. Is my farmer actually working right now? Let's go look. Farmer, are you over here? Well, he's trying. He's doing his best. Don't judge him. He's doing the best that he can do, okay? He's only slightly a little tiny bit glitched out underneath the farm, alright? It's just a little tiny bit. It's not like maximum capacity messed up, but like he's not able. He's definitely stuck underneath the mine, so we will help as necessary. Let's go explore. We haven't like explored anything at all. Yeah, give me a little bit of speedy spell right there. Let me get a little bit of a speedy boost real fast. Let's take a look around the map. If we go out this way, it looks like there's a whole bunch more areas we can capture. That's right, these are each capturable locations. So the map is populated with like little fisheries and little huts and little localities that you can go to. Once you capture them, they become yours and you'll be able to continue like building up across the map. There should be enemies or something around somewhere. I don't know exactly where they would be at. We're not really getting like a status report of what they are building or doing. All that we really know is that we own this right here. It's ours, and no one can take that from us. I actually think that like rebuilding up in and over here is probably the more effective way to do this. So let's go up to this side. Is there fall damage? There's not fall damage. We're good to go right there. Give me a little bit more wood. You dropped a bomb on me, baby. You dropped a bomb on me. There we go. Perfect. All right, so this little building right here, can we capture this? So Dan Rivar's port. Yeah, I want it. Give it to me. I want it right now. So apparently now we can teleport in between our various holdings, I guess, the things that we own. Is this also a building right? Dude, there's like a magical thingy right there. Can I blow it up? I tried to blow it up. I did my best, but it didn't want to be blowed. I will grab this as well. I want this to be a part of my map too. Alright, so now we have a pretty sweet boat. I mean, I don't know a lot of things about moving up in the world, but I'm pretty sure that if you own a boat, you're at least partially balling. Like, I've never owned a boat. That's how I know that I do not ball. Alright, you gotta have a boat in order to ball. But you know what boat is an acronym for, right? Like, a boat is that's an expensive hobby right there. A boat just means break out another 1,000. That's what boat stands for in the boating world, alright? What is this over here? Can I have this? What is it, like a little tower? Can I climb it? I don't know. What is this over here? This is Belreal's sawmill. Does that increase my wood production since it's a sawmill? It seems like the kind of thing that would do, but either way, we now own like a significant chunk of the map, which is probably a good thing for us. It looks like it increased our storage capacity on wood, if nothing else. Yeah. Okay. Well, I would like to build more buildings. Let's see what we got here. So we've already got a carpentry right here. So it will improve your wood gathering by 10%. Okay, we're probably going to need more houses first, though. These tall houses over here. Oh, yeah, those are quite a bit bigger. That's quite a bit big. Where can I put these houses at? Like, not right there. So it looks like there's, like, set locations where we can put these houses. Let's put the house, like, right here along the side of the road. Yeah, we'll make, like, a little bustling city center right here. There you go. There you go. All right, so we got a couple of little houses. I do think the buildings are kind of, like, undersized. Like, you'd expect them to be, like, a little bit larger. Like, look, unless my wizard is just, like, extraordinarily large, which I suppose might be the case. Maybe my wizard is just a big-ass dude. I don't know. That is entirely possible. I think we should probably get some more lumber choppers, too. I think that might make our life a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and, like, knock out all these trees over here so we got a little bit more building space to play around with. I will say this, the building interface, so when you play games like this where you're playing from a third-person format and you've got to, like, build buildings and, like, make stuff happen, sort of like in a City Manager RTS format, it doesn't tend to work very well. But in the case of this game, it actually feels really, really nice and natural. Like, everything just kind of comes as second nature. Like, harvesting all the materials, building the buildings, it all feels perfectly fine to me. It doesn't feel like there's any struggle in getting it done. Let's put down the sawmill. I'm going to put the sawmill in the backfield a little bit, I think. That way the trees don't, like, get everywhere. Yeah, we'll put that right there. I like to keep my settlements not messy. And, like, settlements have a tendency to get kind of, like, messy. Okay? Now, let's go over here. We've got another one of these guys. I would say we should get another couple lumberjacks. That's just my opinion. It's maybe, like, 3 of these guys. Oh, look at that. It's producing 2 at the same time now. Oh, this thing, maybe this thing, I don't know, man. Maybe this thing counts as a second production building, too, so they are produced from here, but they also work there? I don't know. Seems to be working okay to me. I mean, we are taking in, like, about 30 wood per second right now, which means it's only going to take us, like, a minute and a half to completely, like, top out our queue. So there you go. And we have 11 people living here right now, just lumberjacking like crazy. We're getting about 39 wood per tick, which I think is going to work out pretty good. I need to get some of these. How do I... Let's figure out how we get some of these. Yeah, we got a barrack right there. Dude, I think we should get the barrack so that we can start getting basic units or whatever. What does the bank do? We can store more gold and iron. Okay. And the barn will allow us to... Oh, so the barn is just like a universal storage building. Gotcha. Okay. Well, let's put the barn right here alongside the... What's wrong with the barn? Why doesn't the barn like what's happening here? So it's a forbidden task. But for what reason, I don't really know. We also can't make the carpentry right there. Maybe we just need more housing. Maybe that's what it is. We've got like a little meter down here, and unfortunately all of the videos for this game are in French. So like I was watching videos to try to learn how to play the game, but unfortunately, don't speak French, so wasn't too much of a help. Down at the bottom left, we've got like a 11 is how many we have. I know that. I don't know what the 40 and the 80 stand for, though. So actually, it might be a really good idea in this case for us to kind of like take a look at this stuff. Which side of the building is the door on right now? Okay, it's on that side. Yeah, we can put that right there and just kind of see what happens. It looks like our cap went up by a little bit. Oh, we can probably put that like right there. Yeah, that seems all right. And then I don't have enough resources for the other one. I wonder if it'll unlock the next round of buildings once we get up to 80. That's kind of what I'm thinking might happen. But I do like the way it's all coming together. I do think that there should be a system where all of the ground foliage and whatnot is removed once a building is put down. In addition, it'd be cool if the small area around the building, once it goes down, the grass right here gets replaced with like cobblestones or something, so that you've got kind of this idea of like slowly marching progress and like the city growing and becoming more civilized and kind of knocking back all of the various aspects of nature that are in the way. Maybe that might not be what they're going for visually, because I do think the game is actually pretty striking. They've got a really nice sort of claymation feel almost to it, like claymation meets low poly, but like not really. Like it's kind of hard to describe this aesthetic, but like I do like the way that it looks. Let me see if I can get back over here quickly enough, and then we will see if we can put in... Yeah, let's put in another couple houses over here. Well, we won't put in the little... Well, maybe we will do little houses. I don't know. I'll diversify. Yeah, we can put that guy right there. I really hope these are facing the right way. Are these facing the right way? I think they are. Okay. Could probably fit a few more over here too and have like a little square. Like off in this area. Oh, dude, I don't have enough wood. So did that unlock like the next things? So that's still a forbidden task. We're still not allowed to have that. Stone workshop wise, we're still not allowed to have that either. I do wish I knew. Oh, apparently I'm under attack. So I guess things are going to try to murder me. Where am I under attack at? Oh, we're under attack over here. What does that say? I don't know what that says. It says something. Apparently my houses are under attack, and I don't know how to get back over there. You should be able to teleport around the map as far as I know. But the little tooltip that's popping up is in French, so I don't know exactly what it says. I'm assuming it's saying something like, hey, you can't teleport. That would be my guess. I guess we'll go help out and fight. It's got epic music, so I feel like we're being drawn into a conflict right now that may become the subject of an HBO studio TV show. Where my bad guys at? Where my bad guys at? Why are they trying to chew on my mine right now? East my mine! Oh, damn. This guy, like, tried to roll out on me over here. Luckily, it doesn't appear like they deal much damage to my buildings, so I don't really care, but... yeah, just keep shooting fireballs, man. That's pretty much what I would do if I was a wizard, too. I would just keep shooting fireballs until everything falls over. Are they firing arrows and stuff? Who's shooting arrows? Are the arrows coming out of my buildings? Oh, no, there's an archer back here. Gotcha. Yeah, just keep... we'll wipe these dudes out real fast. Just take them out. Okay, good. I would like to see the enemies kind of fly around and get knocked up into the air when you're firing spells at them. That might necessitate, like, maybe having to lower the cast speed or maybe increase the mana cost. But it would be cool when the enemies come around if, like, when you threw a fireball at the ground, it, like, knocked them backwards and, like, knocked them onto their stomachs and they had to, like, crawl and get back up. Like, make you feel powerful, you know what I mean? Make you feel like you actually are, like, a deadly mage. There we go, perfect. Or at least at the bare minimum, I feel like it would add a little bit of impact to the spells or whatever, because as of right now, they're coming across a little cotton ball-y. Are we good? Are we, like, super solid right now? We must be, right? We've got to be super solid. There's no way we're not solid. I don't exactly know what this building does, but it said that I needed one, and so I built one. Oh. Apparently there was a soldier trying to attack my training center, but he was kind of like bugged out against the side of it. Like I said, early access games. You know what I mean? Early access games. I think it'd probably be a good idea that maybe we continue, like, recruiting, possibly. It looks like it just, like, I don't know if it's restarting or what's happening right there with the farmers. Ooh, that worked out pretty good. That gave me a big old long speedy boost. Me gusta. Oh, no, it's actually queuing things up. That's good. It's good. There's a demonist. Dude. I need to, like... I think I need to get some of these things, like, really, really badly. So with some of these buildings, it says that they take, like, 40 population. So, like, with this guy right here with the carpentry, it says that we need 40 population, I guess. So we just got to have more workers and things before we can put that down. For the barrack, we're going to need 20 people. So let's just produce. Yeah, just make some more lumberjacks and then also make some more miners. I'm going to go claim some more territory real fast while we wait. I love that fire graphic right there. There's just something about the low poly style that just functionally works with indie gaming. It's kind of like that iconic style for indie games. And for whatever reason, it just makes games feel a bit more quaint when they're low poly. Can't really put my finger on it. It just does. It looks like we had another building over here, so I'm going to go see if I can claim that. Knock down as much nature as possible while I'm in the neighborhood. Maybe a few more miners, just so we got a little bit more. What is this building right here? What does this do? Ellendale's Camp. All right, well, I'll take it. Looks like maybe it's some kind of, like, market? Yeah, it looks like a little, like, sales. Actually, no, these aren't sales tables. These are just tables where people are eating and stuff. So I guess it's kind of just like a, I don't know, some kind of, like, wizard bed and breakfast. Not really crazy positive, but hey. Alright, so apparently the little shards that we have down in the bottom left corner, there's a neutral city somewhere on the map, like probably over there somewhere, right? There's a neutral city that we can trade with, I guess, and when we trade with the neutral city, we can upgrade our units and give them, like, passive bonuses and things like that along the way. We have our 20 guys, so I'm sort of wondering if I can finally get some of this underway. Yeah, we can, so that's the secret, is you have to have, for whatever reason, you've got to have a certain amount of workers before you can build things further on up the tech tree. I guess that sort of acts as a natural choke to progression. But I'll say this. I need to find a place for this barracks, but it don't want to fit anywhere. This barracks is like deeply upset with me. Yeah, we'll put the barracks right here along the road. There you go. Now we have a barracks. And that means we can more than likely hire some soldiers now. So we've got the barracks right there. We need stone in order to get the knights and the lancers and the archers and the guards done. Yeah, let's go with the lancer. Sure, why not? I think we can command these guys too. I wanted to play around with the command system real fast and sort of see. I know that you hold down like R because I was playing around with the controls before this. This looks like our selector right here. But I'm interested in seeing how that works and how that functions in actuality. Hey, there's my little lancer right there. I think you just like swish it over the top of things. Oh, and then you command them around with the right click while you have this open. Okay. Makes sense. All right. I am going to need some of these guys to go guard. Actually, what does that say? It moves too quickly, so I can't see. It says something in French, I think. But anyways, like, you're supposed to be able to teleport in between these as far as I know. Yeah, you should be able to teleport in between those, but it's not working. I was watching the developer play the game, and maybe we need, like, a magic tower or something first before the teleportation will actively function. I don't know. It's kind of hard to discern the kernel of the gameplay when the person talking about it is speaking French. I'm sure if I spoke French, it would make perfect sense. But I, being, you know, an English speaker, unfortunately, like, I'm watching him play the game, and I'm getting the rough idea, you know. And I learned a little bit of French, like, you know, Fermier and stuff like that, but not enough. We need to put in some stuff that will guard this place, is what I was thinking. So if we have, like, guard towers or whatever, we need 25 people for the defensive tower. All right, well, give me more. Yeah, give me a couple knights, actually. I'm about it. Let's have a couple knights. Apparently we can get assassins too, and like goblins and monsters and things as well. Cool. Pretty excited about that. Well, I think as we come towards the end of our 30 minutes with the game, I just think it's like polished at this point. Like, I think the game looks pretty good, it controls pretty well, and more or less like all the spells and things work exactly how you expect them to work. Now the things that I think the game is lacking at the moment are immersive qualities, so talking characters, things to draw you into the game world and get you kind of settled on into the universe of the game. Things like the units, for example. Spawning in above the ground and then like falling down to the ground. They really should be coming out of the door of the barracks and like saluting or something and then running over to the player. Little quality of life things like that that make the game feel very, very put together. But the good news is it's not necessarily a critique. I know some people, when they hear that, they'll be like, oh, well, he's critiquing an early access game. It's not my intent. It's not my intent at all. It's just, you know, where I'd like to see the game go from here based on the stuff that it's already showed me. Let's put in the barn so that we can store a little bit more stuff, because I really do feel like we don't have very much storage space. But yeah, this is Empire Live. I hope you guys enjoyed stopping on in and checking it on out. The game is early on right now. It's going to be in early access once it releases. It's currently being worked on. I'll have a link for you down below. I think it's going to drop like May 15th, I believe. Middle of May is when this one's going to be ready to rock and show up on your hard drive. And so anyways, keep an eye on it. I do like the foundation that they have as of right now, and I very much do like the graphical presentation as well. I think the spells look really, really cool. The game world looks super awesome and sort of Fable-esque. From here, it's just more content and polish. I will see you all later. Thank you for being here. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so that you don't have to. I do very much appreciate you stopping all in. Take care, and I'll have something hot and fresh off the indie skillet for you tomorrow. If you've got time, you should definitely check out the Discord channel. That's the place through which all events and all interesting things that are happening in the Nerd Castle Nebulous will be deployed. And then other than that, I don't have a whole lot left for you today. I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for being here. Take care, everybody.